Hello everyone, and welcome to a very early morning. Well, sort of. It's still early for me, and also to the Outer Worlds. Let's see. Oh, hello Zero. Immediately. Damn it, Adelise, I literally just sat down and touched the thing to open the window, and you've already managed to close the entire window once. Kitty demands attention, Kitty gets attention. Oh. I was only slightly late in starting the stream. Only slightly, like 30 seconds late. Kind of got a little bit distracted with playing Bloodborne and getting close to the end of it in one sitting. But no, Bloodborne is out of mind, out of sight, out of mind, out of streams, gone, done. And now we are on to... Let's go. What on earth am I doing? I cannot remember what I'm doing in this. Oh right, I'm doing a side quest. Okay. I've got no idea where it is. Oh right. Oh, he's actually at a fast travel point. Oh, God love it. But yes, Zero, I hope that there's a distinct lack of kitty sabotage today. Well, a lack compared to the normal amount of sabotage that cats usually inflict. Wait, Zero, how exactly did Adley's manage to close a window? It's just occurred to me as like, how? How? And hello Mark, welcome aboard. Zero, ever cough and get a severe stabbing pain behind one eye, but then it's gone a few seconds after you stop coughing? Yes. Yes. Sinus inflammation, basically. I mean, that's usually then followed by, half of behind my nose and throat also feeling it's on fire, but, yeah, it's kind of all-encompassing the same thing. She sat on the mouse. Okay, that's fair. So, was it Adelise, or was it Adelise's butt? Because, cat butts cause all sorts of trouble. Why is it some games the audio delay is really, really noticeable and others it's, not so much.
Who's this now? Wonder if they could... Nah, who am I kidding?
You're deep in your cups there, are you, mate?
Holy shit, a fresh face. Haven't seen your like in years. Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal.
I mean, the cat butt is attached to the cat, I hope. I mean, yes, anatomy demands it.
You wouldn't guess at all.
And this is a serious condition I haven't noticed about her, like being severed in half. To be fair, if you didn't notice that, I'd be very worried. Found a recording mentioning you from Georgie. She's looking for the rest.
Georgie's alive? Hell, that's great news. She was my assistant,
Not so sure she's
Smart
alive.
lady. Funny as hell.
Really not so sure she
I can't fathom why she'd be looking for those logs, but I've been hoping to find the rest of them too. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the hell out of here.
So, one of these?
Well, I'll be damned. That's exactly what I'm looking for. But Spacer's Choice won't let me out of
Just
here.
like half the cats walk around perfectly fine, bleeding all over the place.
Do you think you could get the rest?
I mean, to be fair, cats, they would, if they could. Yes, I'll get the rest. Because, it's XP.
Great.
Actually, I don't need
the
XP.
details of each recording's location in for you.
Yeah, flooding and wriggling on the floor, crawling and meowing like an abomination. No thank you, I like my kitty in one piece. To be fair, I don't know anyone, I don't know anyone I'd want to associate with who wouldn't feel the same way, Zero? Don't worry.
Strength to your sword arm, friend. And thank you.
Retrieve the phonograph in the birdie's apartment outside OCI. Retrieve the phonograph elsewhere. Okay. So it is actually going to give me locations of these. Good, good. And weirdly enough, Zero, your description's just there, just to make me really, really want to watch The Thing. I mean, to be fair, I just like watching The Thing anyway, because it's a really good film, but still. Just that description in particular, it's like, I really want to watch The Thing. And now I've got myself wondering, if The Thing was ever remade, and I really hope it wasn't. Yeah, you too. Oh, God. It's such a good film, though. It really is. I know there was, like, a sort of sequel made. Like, they made the game, and the game, is effectively, canonically, the sequel to it. But... I'm not going to go and fish out a retro game just to get a sequel. Especially when we're talking about, PlayStation 2 era, I think that was. Yeah, PlayStation 2 and original Xbox. Ugh, no thanks. Right, okay, map. Okay, so there's one over there. There's one near there. Okay. Well, seeing as that one's right next to a actual fast travel point, I'll go for this one first. Well, I'm going to hope it's next to the fast travel point and not just, fast travel points, and the quest icon indicates it's somewhere inside. Okay. There's the 51-ish movie? Really? It was made in 1951? Jesus. Wow. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. Probably about the same as I feel being spawned right next to Marauders. Google says there's a 2011 film also called The Thing, but haven't checked if it's a remake yet. Yeah, chances are high, and chances are high, hopes are low.
I'm down.
Didn't kill him. Come on. Come out of hiding. There you go. Now die.
Mess with us.
Oh, hello, Ed. Welcome. Oh. It's in the building. Oh, the 51 was a black and white from the Thing from outer space. Oh, and just the Thing was 82. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I don't know why, but I was suddenly worried there. Didn't know I was on. Wow, to be fair, this isn't in my schedule, but I did post it in the server. Both servers, actually. But apparently all are based on the same material. Ah! Now I kind of want to watch the 1950 version. Just because, I don't know. Maybe I'm a masochist. Because, I don't know, something about terrible horror movies really, really speaks to me. Like, what I used to do, God, how long was it ago? About 10 years ago or so, I think. Maybe more, maybe less, but around about 10 years or so. Me and a friend of mine used to sit and watch Netflix, and what we would do, we would purposely look at Netflix, find horror movies that had ratings of no more than 3 stars. Generally preferring 2 stars or less. Basically looking for, the MST3K version of horror movies. Oh my good god, those were awful. They were absolutely awful. But to be fair, some of them were actually really, really good. Like, that's how I found the film Wreck, as in REC. That was a good film. That's the example of a really good and well-made found footage movie. Problem is that the sequel... Oh god, the sequel is awful. The sequel to Wreck, as in Wreck 2, you have to watch immediately after Wreck to get the gist of it. And even then, oh boy, it's awful. I can't tell which one of those ones is actually inside or which one's pointing to an exit. Okay, that one's definitely there. Off. Okay, so the one that's on the top floor, that actually looks like it's an exit. Okay. Excuse me. Why don't you have notifications? Blame your Discord. Check your notification settings. Especially the ones for the server. The server might have been set to not automatically notify you of new messages. Mark says, "Oh, Wreck. There's Wreck 2. There's Wreck 3 and 4. How the feck?" I mean, you know, I liked the premise of Wreck 2. Wreck 2 was a really good premise. Like, you know, basically a group of people were investigating the film Wreck, because although it's a found footage movie, it's basically in Wreck 2, Wreck 1 happened, and the film company were trying to cover it up. So basically, Wreck 2 follows a group of kids trying to find the original makers of the film, and then they get all some sort of shady responses. So they basically go and try and recreate Wreck, and end up discovering a portal to the underworld, featuring the main character from the first Wreck. And it's like, this film really only makes sense if you've just watched Wreck 1. But how the hell do you get sequels from that? But then again, you know, Paranormal Activity has sequels.
Get him strapped down!
Dr. Blakesley.
Subject demonstrates catastrophic personality collapse. Fucker bit me.
Marion.
Interesting. I think I'm going into shock.
Well, there's the whole thing of, you know, that started off with immediately saying, with just, you know, an immediate scream, and then ends with, I think I'm going into shock. It's brilliant.
I don't believe we've discussed side effects, Dr. Ambrose.
Okay, right, now time to exit this place and go to the other way.
Side effects are immaterial.
So it's dangerous. Perhaps it results in some thrilling mutations. Forearms, maybe? Or a second head?
Try delusion, paranoia, gastric bleeds, violence, and fatal insomnia. Shall I enumerate every way our volunteers have died? Suicide by automech, suicide by hanging, starvation.
Cut the recording, Georgie.
You sure, boss? I just put on a new cylinder. Stroke, spontaneous combustion, internal exsanguination.
Just turn it off.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh god, it's got stuff to sell. I mean, I did just loot some bodies, so of course we've got things to sell. Mock says, Wreck 3 is on a wedding reception, and Wreck 4 is to quote, a certain lonely, I'm on a boat. I kind of want to watch them, because they sound terrible. Another terrible movie that's another terrible horror movie that I watched. Burning Rubber, or Deadly Rubber. It's basically about a sentient tyre that goes around the place killing people. That was hilarious. That was so bad it was hilarious. And also, the band Lordi. The horror, semi-metal band Lordi that all wear the masks. They made a horror film. It's actually kind of good. It's got really bad ratings, but it's kind of good. I just can't remember what it's called. Meta, I guess we won't be streaming this now. I mean, you can, because, DLC here. And this is, me at maximum level and just going around being morally dubious. I mean, if you want also, Meta, you could try and streaming either a genocide run, which is ridiculously fun, or a supernova run, which is ridiculously fun and interesting. Kind of hard. Not actually all that hard. Zero, you love them. What was it? You must see it. Haha, please to Google. Go for it. If you do find out what it's called, Zero, please let me know, because I really want to. I've just killed you lot. Welcome back, Ed. I just killed these ones, and I can't fast travel because there's enemies nearby. Bastard. Genocide was something you were thinking about. So, the thing for genocide, yes, you can do it. Avoid the iconoclasts on Monarch, because they will rip you to pieces. Doing just genocide and not taking any quests, you are not going to be high enough level to be able to survive that. You really aren't. Like, I am level 10, maybe? Their heavy machine guns just rip me to pieces. So I'm avoiding the iconoclasts now, but going around killing every single living thing is hilarious, and also seeing how the main quest still goes along, it's kind of funny. How's things here, though? They're going kind of well. Slowly unraveling the mysteries around Gorgon, and I think I'm kind of near the end. But I'm also doing a side quest. Twitch finally allowed you to sub to Brett. Oh, that's good. I'm very glad to hear that. Oh crap, I missed. God damn, they move too fast. There we go. That's a dealt with.
Everyone all right?
Oh, it's called Dark Floors. Ah, yes. Thank you very much for that. I will note that down. In fact, I'm going to just make it a dingo. Okay, I made a note down of those three, to rewatch Dark Floors and to try and find and watch Rec 3 and 4, because they sound like they are going to be awful, but so awful that I'll find them, somewhat entertaining. Because I went through this massive phase of watching so many found footage movies. Found footage horror movies for a while were something I just really liked sitting and watching. I don't know why. And yet still I never watched the Blair Witch Project. I never watched the Blair Witch Project films. Haven't seen them. Not the originals, not the remakes. And yet I've watched a load of other found footage ones like, oh god, I've watched I think almost all the Paranormal Activity movies. Unless they've made more. But, yeah. I do not like those. That's just, oh god. They're just silly. They are just ridiculously silly. I mean, to be fair, with found footage movies, I end up laughing through most of them, rather than actually being scared. Parvati, please tell me you did not just ask why are we doing this. You just said that we're doing this. Please, that's all I want to know. You die.
Mess with us.
This weapon is a little on the overpowered side. Just a little. Oh, the executive. Oh, right, the executive suites. Probably should have explored and found these sooner. Oh well. And of course, lots more Adrena time. Oh! It's actually a tossball dude. Come on, you shits, get it together! Ah! Teammates letter. Barton, thanks for subbing in for Leonida. Priantha scored one hell of a body goal on us last week, and in the process tore our goalie a new Wednesday zone. Leonida's fault. Hardhead thinks he's Bertie Holcomb himself. Seeing as you just finished the night shift, Frida's letting us swing by her place to get some Adrena time from her stash so you don't nod off mid-period, and to give you a little edge on Priantha, if you catch my meaning. Trust me, you'll be glad for it. Back in 20. Oh dear. What's worse than tossball? Tossball with marauders. Ed, you don't know why you have that emote, but you love it? I have no idea. I've never seen that before. It's apparently from New Legacy Inc. So, no idea. Wipe your feet. Well, a welcome mat. Okay, this is always the most high-class apartment I've ever been in this game. So the end times are nigh. Skulls and blood will flow for the Skull Throne. Yes. Blood for the Blood God. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Or as I like to put it, I am Altharius. Because, you know, sneaky, sneaky Hydras. There we go. Oh, guess you're playing. Someone must have gifted me a sub to them. Yeah, fair. I'm guessing you're playing as as oh god, whoever Khorne's people are called. I completely forget what they're called. Bloodletters or something. I don't know.
Dr. Ambrose, tell me about Adrena time. What does it do?
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug
Chaos.
that improves
Right.
a patient's speed.
I thought you were talking about,
awareness,
an actual
mental
Chaos
acuity,
warband, but yeah,
and
Chaos in
endurance.
general, that works.
In moderation, Adrena time will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through
You're just
science,
fucking up.
I believe we can improve the poor. And in doing, improve Halcyon.
Mox says suddenly a Wildcat Scarus appears. You're in the fantasy Warhammer universe, not 40k. There. Okay, so bear with me just a second. I'm going to reset the Elgato to try and deal with this audio issue because it's annoying. Oh, and also while I'm doing this, I will point people towards there being a new points challenge. If you can raise, oh god, I actually forget how many it was. 50,000? Yeah, I think it's 50,000 again in 30 days. I will do a drinking stream. I actually will. You know, the whole purpose of it is going in while tipsy and continuing as that is, and you know, just having fun and making sure that I do this on a stream where I don't have to do anything for the next day. What's this? Shame Fantasy got shafted. Thanks, Games Workshop. I mean, to be fair, Games
Feels
Workshop
like getting
shaft
into trouble.
all of their franchises, mostly because making most of it unaffordable, and you know the whole thing of like, oh, you want to use other models? Nope, disqualified. It's like, okay. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Meta, for the first contribution to the Drunk Stream Challenge. Oh, Tem says hi. God damn it, Tem! The Warhammer franchise, its Total War, is doing pretty good, though. I do not doubt that. Total War is pretty much the best place for Warhammer Fantasy to be. Although, to be fair, what I've played of Vermintide is kind of fun. But, you know, Vermintide basically being... Vermintide basically being, you know, Left 4 Dead, but Warhammer Fantasy. Well, they're both there anyway, so I might as well... I was doing a pretty good job. Nice. Zero. Oh, damn, sunglasses on 10 made my eyes refuse to recognise that emote. I know, it really changes it, doesn't it? Ed, you have to spend 900 points on it? Jesus! So Warhammer 2 is just moi. Yeah, the only issue I have with Total War Warhammer is I can't fucking play it. I mean, originally, I was you know, Georgie wants me to say it into him, so I kind of don't trust Roscoe. Vermintide is fun, but basically Left 4 Dead reskin. Yep, wholly agreed. I mean, the second one, Vermintide 2 does more to, you know, edge away from being Left 4 Dead, but still, there's a very much huge amount of Left 4 Dead in it. Nothing wrong with that now. No, if it's well done, nothing wrong with the Left 4 Dead reskin whatsoever. Zero saying it just somehow looked like a stick figure holding two stick figure heads. I mean, this is Tem. Tem probably would as well. You've done that 3 times now, Ed. Oh, Jesus. See, if that's the thing, you know, if for some weird reason my my channel is automatically doing that, I really want to go into the settings and stop that and just have it as a flat base, because I really don't want people spending that amount of channel points just to do that emote. Alan Zero, thank you for the contribution to the drunk stream. You're playing it now. 2 doesn't really add much more, shamefully. Oh. From what I saw, you know, it's added more in terms of, I don't know, feeling less like just an open Left 4 Dead. It felt like, you know, it had a bit more of a path and a story behind it. But, you know, I could be completely wrong on that because I didn't play it all that much. Because I started playing it when my CPU was awful. Zero blames me for that after 2.5 of a cat thing. I mean, that's completely fair. That really is. Ed, Cool Tem doesn't mind. Cool Tem shall live on. I'm suddenly worried about this automech now. Especially seeing as I can see my phobia is going off. That's for today at least, yeah. I said it has a little bit of story, but I wouldn't really call it a story, but just short retellings of some very minor events. I mean, it's probably got a bit more of a cogent story than Left 4 Dead. Well, Left 4 Dead is basically insert generic zombie plot here. They're pretty sure just the emotes expire. I'm fairly sure they do. Meta, you're more looking forward to the 40k one that's coming. Yes. Oh, Grimtide or Darktide, isn't it? But yeah, that sounds amazing. I forgot the name of, but it seems more fitting for that, and the studio working on it has a good rep. Which studio?
This unit is currently in wait cycle. This unit has been loaded.
40k Darktide. Darktide, yeah. It was either Grimtide or Darktide, I couldn't remember. But yeah, Darktide. I know I can always spend points to get back. Yep. Plus it's Imperial Guard. Yeah. The cannon fodder. Is there fucking Space Marines again? Hey! Space Marines are awesome.
Initiating clandestine operations mode. Greetings, interloper. Identity confirmed. Greetings, Clanton, Roscoe. Preparing message playback.
There's the ones who did Vermintide 2. Oh, okay, good. Play a message.
Roscoe, hey, it's Georgie. I've set up this automech to receive phonograph recordings.
Oh, crap.
Once you hand them all over, that'll be the end of all this. You're a real smart fella, so you probably figured it out by now, but I don't work for Spacer's Choice. Never did. Telling you's only gonna put you in harm's way, but you'll never let it lie, so I've been working for Auntie Cleo's.
Zero spent imaginary points to create an imaginary maniacal Tem face emote. Tem waha. I mean, if you've got the wherewithal to design it, send it over and I'll put it on the I'll put it as a sub emote when I next get my next unlock one. I'm not saying Space Marines are awesome, yes, but too overdone. True. Although I did really like Warhammer Space Marine. The Space Marine game, ooh, that was good. I must say, I have experience with the franchise, I would think. Yeah, definitely. How do you make the green text? /me, and it will put the text to be whatever your name is in the chat. Same colour.
I know this isn't... well, it's not what either of us wanted, is it? It's not what I wanted anyway.
I know, Zera's giving an example with wagging her tail.
But, listen. I liked you. I liked you a lot. I know sorry doesn't cut it, so thank you. I miss you. I hope you're okay.
This unit is now prepared to ingest cylinder recordings. Deposit recordings and dispense payment now.
Yep.
Cylinders received. Operative Win. Georgina. Contacted for pickup. Dispensing payment. Locking portable phonographs in internal storage safe. This unit will enter wait cycle momentarily. Have a better than natural day, Operative.
Well, that did that. We're the best. Zero, I seriously thought that thing was about to say ingest cyanide. Was like, yeah. I honestly thought that thing was about to kill me. I really did. I don't want to do Brave New World. Ah. Right. I'm kind of curious now. You know what? I am going to... I can. Okay. I'm going to save the game. And then I am going to try and kill that thing to see if I can get the recordings back. I mean, it's actually not going to do anything because, yeah.
Being you.
Whoops. Nope. Nope, hasn't done anything. Okay. Cyanide is tasty. Death. See, it says death by apples. Yep. Oh, cyanide is found in apples, and what was it? Arsenic is found in almonds? Something like that. Hilarious thing being, you know, in either case, eating enough of the requisite food to actually have a lethal dose of the poison, you would die from overeating anyway. So, you know, it's still accurate of, you know, death by X food. It's just, you know, not in the way that you think. Zero. What's great is you could make an apple pie with the entire apple, pulverize seeds, the lot, and kill someone and claim it's an accident because you didn't know, because you think it's the seeds. It is the seeds. But, you know, I eat apple seeds anyway. Like, seriously, whenever I eat an apple, the only thing I don't eat is the stalk. Everything else, all eaten. I can hear squelchy, squeaky things. I do not approve of squelchy, squeaky things. I know bits of almonds have either cyanide or arsenic. Yeah, it's the I'm very, very certain it's arsenic in almonds. Find a hammer working more effective. Yeah, yeah, hammers are more obvious though. Because if you're poisoning someone, you're wanting to be subtle about it. I'm just gonna sit here in my unable to be hit thing. Oh, I think Parvati's arm's been broken. It's fine, Parvati. You'll walk it off. You'll be fine.
Got 'em all.
If you ever want to kill your partner and make it look like an accident, take up baking. Not if anyone sees it. And you know, it's harder to get rid of because you know there's more cleanup involved. Because you know you use a hammer, then you got the blood spatter to take care of. You got the DNA all over the place. All that traceable stuff. Lots of different things with baking can kill you by complete accident if you're stupid / bad enough at it, or you fall asleep making it. Yes. Even something so much as a pizza can be deadly if you put it in the oven and fall asleep and then wake up to everything being burning on fire. Mock, you're currently playing Arkham Asylum. Ooh, my favourite one of the series. My absolute favourite one. Then next you may go to Shadows of Chernobyl. Nice. Parvati, you've got half health. You've got less than half health. Well, no, you've got more than half health. Did you just walk through something corrosive? Was that the scream that I heard? I do have Shadows of Chernobyl. I just, you know, have not played it yet. Sneak. Oh, that's sneak damage. Oh.
You got him.
0. And the body, don't forget the body. You have to hide it because it obviously wasn't an accident. This is very true. Yep, you've got to clean up the crime scene, clean up the body. You've got to do so much more. Baking, that just looks at, you know, natural. How did I manage to kill the other guy and not alert the rest of you? I mean, I know we're sneaking, but sneaking doesn't make my gun silent. Especially, you know, when you hear the caliber that my gun has. Ooh, sneaky. Nope. In the leg.
Mess with us.
Zero says, if you kill them with baking, you could just think whatever makes you sad and call emergency services, something you found your partner dead. Yep. Much more believable. There you go, Runhead. Go for it. Thank you for coming along, and I'll speak to you later. Vernon also says, hi, as you're doing a Crusader King session with him. Fair enough. Hope you enjoy. Hope you'll have a lovely day. You too, Ed.
This can't be worse than anything we already seen, right?
Let's do this, and then let's get paid.
Oh, Parvati. This can't be worse than anything we've already seen, right? How little you know. 0. Well, looks like they have a ton of green goo stored in places. Maybe they work in a facility where there are regularly workplace explosions. They can make the gunshots for explosions. I mean, these are marauders. They probably hear explosions when they close their eyes anyway. Unseal door. This is gonna be a horror show. It really is. Oh god. Part of me thinks that I'm going to be finishing this stream early as well. I don't know, I just get the feeling that, I'm right near the end of it. Which means, I don't know, I have no idea what I'd do in that case. In Portal, you wouldn't really give a shit if you've heard it, just another day in Aperture. Very true! Explosions, laser sounds, screaming, it's just another day in Aperture. After all, this is Aperture. Test subjects usually die once they're in sight. Zira, if you haven't heard that, look up on YouTube a song called This Is Aperture. It's amazing. Just collect everything from the dead bodies, and now I will talk to Pam.
Welcome to the Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufacturing Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal. Its normal duties involve the management of legacy operations analytics. However, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury to other managers of this facility, this unit is acting manager of the following departments: reception, human resources, accounting, technical support, manufacturing, distribution, security. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. Answers not guaranteed.
Someone's drawn lips and eyebrows on this thing. That's very disturbing, but also hilarious. I don't know. You love it? Good. Less a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas parody for Wheatley. I'm not a fan of Wheatley in general. I just am not. Especially, I like Wheatley. I don't like his voice actor. I think his voice actor is awful. They should have gotten someone else to voice act Wheatley. Why does that thing look like Joker but without green hair? It really does. Legacy Operations Analytics? Never heard of it.
According to this facility's records, the Legacy Operations Analytics Department is located on sub-level floor 1. Its functions include warm bodies and access to that department is currently denied due to a lockdown in the sub-level stairwell.
I'm sorry, what? Warm bodies and redacted. Ooh.
We value each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family, so be proud. On average, you contribute positively to a minimum of 1.44 important spreadsheets per quarter. That was one of Pam's patented pep talks designed to efficiently eliminate any negative feelings that are getting in the way of your work. After all, Pam's purpose is to answer one question: how can I increase your productivity today?
Okay. Is the audio sort of flickering when she talks in the game, or for you, or is that something about your computer because it doesn't do it while you talk? It's the game. For some weird reason, there's audio glitches with certain people talking, and it skips little bits. It does a staticky sound sometimes when you talk, but it doesn't outright flicker and block out the occasional letter. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know. It's either OBS or it's something about my connection, but... well, actually, it can't be a connection. I think it's OBS. I think the Elgato and OBS are not liking each other. Or just the fact that my Elgato is an older model and it's not the best for getting audio across. Hence why we have an audio delay. And I can't afford the higher model, because the higher model is something like about £180. So, if Twitch would pay me, then yes, maybe I could actually afford that with the amount of money that I possibly have accrued. I don't know. There's no way of me finding out exactly how much money I've earned via Twitch until they actually decide to pay me, which they're kind of stingy about. Let's see. What's all the bodies?
Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit comes equipped with the latest Space Choice weaponry. When PAM's emergency combat protocols are activated, your Your investments are sure to be protected. Warning. Due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when PAM's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%.
What's with all the bodies? These places are not very productive. You got it exactly 0. Let's give it a shot anyway. Engage emergency combat protocols.
Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged at less than 73% power without proper authorization. Please ensure that this unit is fully charged, or present your override password.
Override code, fuck you, do what I want! Oh, that is a... yeah, that's a very in-character thing to go. But no! Parvati. Go for it, Parvati!
I could give it a shot. Let me just... Huh. Okay. Weird way to do that, but there ain't no accounting for sense. There we go. All I had to do was convince this old girl here that 73% was the new 100%. Easy as salt tuna and sawdust pie.
This unit's power rating is 100%. Great! Emergency combat protocols are now available. Error. Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated manager.
Oops.
Proceeding with verbal management test. Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who's been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step?
Oh dear. Oh, by the way. So, Parvati's voice actor? It's Tiny Tina from Borderlands. Yeah, nice little fact there. The voice actor for Parvati has done a slew of things, but Tiny Tina is the most hilarious thing. If you think, Parvati, Tiny Tina, could not be the same person. Oh, it is. It really is. Ooh. Keep working late and we serve free pet pills and Spratwurst after hours. Yep.
Like any good manager, PAM comes equipped with an emergency pep pill dispenser. Employees passing out at their desk is a thing of the past. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is the Spacer's Choice Manager. 94% certainty. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
Bye, Pam. Well, she's just going to clear ahead away for us, apparently. All we get to do is loot. Staff only. Ooh. To the Adrenatime Synthesizer. Ooh. Alternate suggestion. Persuasive 40. Work or I'll throw you to the road. I mean, yeah. It's just as motivating. Then run you over. Ah! Pick up Pam. I just found her energy cell. Oh well. First place I look, and I find exactly what it was I was needing to activate her anyway. Oh well. I'm sorry, did I just pick up a spade called Gravedigger? The item description for that better have a heavy metal reference. We threaten the register with that every so often. Amusing it works quickly after. I think it actually works and it's just coincidence. I will be right behind you with it working, Zira, because my old computer, whenever it didn't work and refused to boot up, I would just, tap the side of it very slightly and say, if you don't boot up, I'm going to take an axe pick to your central processor. Worked perfectly. Every time. Now up, Gravedigger. Dig your enemy's grave and put him in it. Sweep attacks with his weapon and inflict knockdown. Aww, no heavy metal reference. Shame. Shame on you, game. Oh, bars. Okay. I have no idea how successful Pam is being, by the way. I really have not a single clue. Messages. Subject, lost my ID. Rosemary, hey, sorry to bother you, but I lost my ID. Don't know how it happened. I have a very strict system for organising my desk. Somebody probably took it. Can you deactivate it and get me a new one? Hey Rosemary, you seen 5 around? Pam's old battery is having trouble holding a charge, and all my spares keep disappearing. You know how it goes around here. If something's disappearing, 5 probably swipes it and put it in the facilities office like a trophy. Since your desk in the lobby isn't too far from facilities, I was hoping you might have spotted him on the way in or something. If you do, tell him Mike Lou has 3 packs of Space's Corona to trade for the industrial strength Firefly battery that disappeared last week. I'd appreciate it. Ah. Why are you two over there? We came out of there, walked over here, and you two went over there. What the hell is going on with them? Oh. Well, Pam went this way. I think Pam went this way. I have no idea where she went afterwards because I do not see any way out of this room. Machine gun Mark 3. Swipe that. Okay, so heavy machine gun Mark 3. Ellie, Parvati, what do you have in the way of it? You have the flurry. Okay. And versus what I've just picked up. Oh, that's much better. Parvati, what do you have? You can have that. Ellie, you get the one that Parvati just had. You get the hand-me-down, but oh my good god, the damage is much better. Much better. And steal the booze. Actually, yeah, just steal everything that's not marked. Oh, now down, not behind something locked I can't open. Pam override code. These damn tech support slackwits. When we barred the door to H&R and accounting and made them use a stairwell, they would not stop whining about it. But at every turn they proved me right about it. Noisy little shits are always some kind of humbuggery. Humbuggery, I like it. And the automechanical specialist that's in charge of Pam is the worst fucking one. He'll always changing some setting or another for routine repairs, and then after all hell breaks loose. It's up to me and my security team to pick up the pieces. That's pretty fucking hard to do considering half my team has paws instead of hands. Canids are easier to manage, they said. They're more resource efficient, they said. Fucking top rungers. And everyone wonders why I'm always drinking in the lounge. Anyway, this guy changed Pam's combat override code again, without telling me. Again, I don't think Pam Blam Thank You Ma'am A2368 fits security guidelines, but screw it. At least this time it's not about another employee's mother. Well, I found the different ways to get Pam to do what I want, and I kind of used Parvati to circumvent it anyway. Because, Parvati's awesome.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was watching me.
Can't buy taste.
Oh, that's just creepy. That name. I know, right? I don't think I can... No, I can't open any of these. Nope. All that. But I can open this one. 2 upper levels. Which is pretty much where I'm sure Pam was already gone. Face doesn't. That's another way up. I'm not sure I would trust that though. Knowing my luck with elevators and squishy bits. Oh, nice little biohazard thing. Point of interest discovered. Vending machine. Sell stuff. Actually, yeah, just buy things. Might as well buy all the heavy ammo. Not like I don't have huge amounts of it already, but hey. Right, what was that? Self-patching? Oh, armor degradation down. Okay. There we are. And so.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
That little jingle on every vending machine here gets so creepy. Leave his journal. Oh, right. Okay. I can open up the safe. Yoink. Oh. Not what I wanted to do. For some reason I forgot for a moment there that square is interact, not X. X being jump, hence why I jumped backwards. Oops. Entrance not for use by tech support. Course is barred. Tech support. Oh wow. Right. Look like you expect it to explode. I mean, true, yeah. Oh, hello, Burn. I'm guessing that Crusader Kings didn't go too well, though. Mr. Newell. No, there are no socks involved in the production of Space's Choice Terror-filled Spratfirst. The T hologram on the machine is likely just malfunctioning. It should read out of stock. Out of sock. Zero, given the fact they were perfectly fine with gunshot explosion sounds, might not be a bad thing to be prepared for. Fair. Oh, you haven't started? Just talking? Fair. Miss Sutherland, I regret to inform you that vending machines do not take returns. Please do not try to fit your can of Space's Choice Gourmet Style Tuna Fillets into the bit cartridge slot, as it will damage the machine and prevent other employees from using it. Thank you so much for your time. So much. You back for God Eater 3 later. See you later, Mock. Be about in 2 hours or so. Have a good time until then.
Nice.
You say that every single time. He's being adorable. Nice. Harold, prosperous morning. This is an informal reminder that your adhesive notes are intended to track your trouble tickets. Please do not use your adhesive notes to create patterns on your divider wall. I'd hate to remind you that unsanctioned aesthetic expression is strictly contrary to Space's Choice law. I'd definitely hate to be reprimanded because I didn't warn you. Please endeavour to use the adhesive notes in a manner prescribed by the Space's Choice official guidelines. I've got to look at this guy's post-it notes now. Michael, this is just to tell you that I've reported your recent unsanctioned language to Human Resources. You were recently talking about seeing some of your colleagues act paranoid and violent. Try to remember the new guidelines from corporation. Don't call your colleagues paranoid. They're experiencing dramatically heightened attention. Don't call your colleagues violent. They're showing physically assertive behaviour. What the fuck? I'm as concerned you are about the curious and surprising behaviour we've been seeing around the premises, but try to keep your language sanitised. Clean language is a matter of security. Oh my god. Zero, would you rather see say she's a GG bitch? Okay, I can see vague patterns, but not really, you know, something that I would call an actual pattern. It's just being sticklers. All of the broken. Oh well, that's what happened to the enemies around here. Thanks, Pam. If I ever see you, thank you. Zero. Can I be physically assertive with my ex-manager? I approve of this. You know, as long as you're using, you know, the proper sanitary language, it's fine. Sir, I promise you, no automechanical in the galaxy is capable of falling in love with you. Oh my god. It is far outside their set of capabilities. If there is a legitimate reason that this current automechanical is not fulfilling your department's needs, please file a request for an upgrade using form AM265B, with permission from your manager. Thank you. No sir, that was not a comment about your inability to secure a marriage contract! No automechanical is capable of loving you because they are literally not capable of loving anyone. Wow! Automechanicals function through a simple series of state machines that are designed to problem solve for a limited list of scenarios. These scenarios all directly relate to the task that the automechanical was created for. In other words, a security automechanical might be able to question unauthorized personnel about where they left their biometric ID card, but a chef automechanical can only ask them if they want extra salt. Even if, in theory, an automechanical was deliberately modified to learn speech patterns and how to mimic human behaviour, those behaviours would be a hollow imitation. So if your automechanical assistant really did make a comment about your posterior, it was because they were programmed to say it. That's all. Wow. Zero, I don't curse at work, so I'm covered. I make up words to use in place of cussing, like squeak you and what the froodle. Oh, my version was what the fridge, or where's the fridge. And also, shut the front door. Did they just recommend a sex doll? I think they did. Now is not the best time to request a transfer. I've got a reliable source that tells me the OCI may be under official audit soon. There's been word of some kind of corporate sabotage. I wouldn't request a transfer to the Chem Labs either. They just had their budget and their personnel slashed. Trust me, you don't be associated with either office. Stay with us. We know what we're doing. Is that right? I heavily doubt that. Swipe and steal things. They clearly never ever expected anyone to look at these dust piles from underneath, so they didn't render them from underneath. Well, there's a little problem there. Zero, I really thought I was about to say request a sex doll after those last two emails. So was I. Sonia, hello and welcome. For curses, fudge you, you melon farmer was always one of my favourites. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, melon farmer. Oh, more of the crack shots. What's the fact that, you know, they've all been reduced to just piles of dust by Pam coming through here?
Halt, sweeping the area.
Oh, she's still going at it. Personal files. With the battery sorted, I need a way to recharge Pam in a pinch. Vargas and I have to divide up all the remaining batteries, and eventually even those won't hold much of a charge. I just heard her kill something. At least not if you just plug the unit into the wall as designated. Turns out though, Spacer's Choice batteries actually only charge at half capacity if you use them as intended. I think it's planned obsolescence. They want the batteries to wear out sooner, so Vargas buy more of them. She really is just killing things now. Doesn't make much sense to do it at your own facilities in my opinion, but what the fuck do I know, right? Anyway, I think I found a way to bypass it, at least on the biped models. If you take two similar units, link their power supplies and initiate a surge from one unit to the other, it should force the battery to use its full capacity. Basically, I can double the lifespan of our batteries by having units jumpstart each other. Not going to use it just yet though, always a chance that someone catches wind of it and they close the loophole, so I better save it for an emergency. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what Parvati did. Pam's weapon tuning. I cannot believe they gave Pam a damn N-ray cannon. Talk about overkill. There's not much in the known galaxy deadlier than N-ray radiation, and once it's let loose, it's hard to contain. Most living things seem to give it off in microscopic doses. Not enough to be harmful on its own, but enough to draw larger, deadlier masses of N-rays from one living thing to another within a certain radius. Which means I need to take extra care to make sure Pam's cannon is tuned for maximum precision. If the barrel's even 1 degree out of alignment, you'd risk thousands of bits in collateral damage every time she fires it. Ha ha ha! So we've got Son of a Cerberus Hauncher, What the Squeak, What the Froodle, fudge-packing puppy liquor, and what in the name of Lucifer's lacy pink garter, the main go-to curses. I think you mentioned a couple of those two previously, though, in Brett's chat, wasn't it? Yes, you mentioned the Lucifer's lacy pink garters one, and I loved it so much I noted it down, so I can use it myself. Last week, a pair of technicians at my designated workplace fell into a pretty bad row. There was a lot of seditious words used. I don't want to repeat them here. Management stepped in. I haven't seen them since. I don't think their indenturement contracts were nullified. Otherwise, I would have received a reprimand myself on account of having worked with terminated colleagues. They'd have been in their domiciles. They haven't been at their stations. I don't think they were fired. I think they deserted. I'm not going to share their names because I don't want that on my audit record. All I know is this. The office isn't working the way it should. Dr. Ambrose is nervous, and when she's nervous, we're all nervous. Yep. Michael, one of my colleagues disappeared 3 nights ago. She'd been falling behind her deadlines and was medicating herself with adrenatime. I was jealous of her work ethic, so I can't imagine what compelled her to just disappear. Frankly, I'm glad. She was starting to make me look bad. There's something strange happening in the office, and I don't know what to make of it. Nothing's going according to plan. Clarence mostly had a phrase he muttered every now and then. The Bancroft coefficient is approaching 1. Apparently there's some fellow named Lucian Bancroft. If he's real, Dr. Ambrose answers to him. I think he's a cipher or a codename or something. I don't know how chaotic or messy a project has to be before that coefficient hits 1, but I know that bad things happen when Lucian Bancroft shows up. Contracts nullified, waste disposed, assets eliminated. Yeah, I'll keep my head down. Good plan. Seriously, say we're eaten. Yeah, that does actually sound like it. Or, made into salt tuna. I think this must be the person with, the problem with the post-it note patterns.
Clever.
Those are because of this. I'm not sure what to think of that poster. I'm really not. Character form, Halcyon Hank. Oh my god. Backstory, Halcyon Hank is the long-lost half-brother of Halcyon Helen. At the age of 7, he saved his family from a pirate attack, but he had to leave the ship in a separate escape pod. While the rest of his family was rescued by a passing patrol, Hank's escape pod landed a monarch and he had to survive in the wild. Raised among raptidons, he foiled numerous schemes concocted by the cannibalistic iconoclasts, who were trying to spread their listless, dependent way of life across the colony. Now he's finally made it off Monarch and is ready to save Halcyon from insert whoever Sally makes as the villain here. Addendum, ask if Sally can make a supporting character as Hank's love interest. She promised she would last time. Or maybe that's what the adrenatime is. Well, maybe that's what it's made of. Ooh, adrenatime made of your employees. Oh my good god, yeah. How to increase productivity? Inject yourself with your former employee. Ew. Harold, just sent management my cancellation form regarding our system and serfdom sessions. I've been told I won't receive a refund on the leisure time I purchased for our group. I'll handle the cancellation fees too. Let's not talk about what happened with Colin at the last session. Let's not talk about Colin at all. Not to management and not to medical either. If you need something for the injury, I'll see about getting you some adrena time. Someone got bitten, I'm guessing. Seems like... Oh, no. Pile of dead dust there. So... I'm all for, reusing assets. I know, I appreciate that, it saves time and production costs, but when you've got an asset that's unique, maybe don't reuse it in the same room as another instance of the same sodding asset. Oh, Obsidian. You make amazing games, but my god, when you cut corners, you cut corners. When you don't so much as cut corners, you slice them completely off. Cuts down on waste, including waste of space, waste of pay, and waste of resources. Yeah, and if you're injecting one employee with another, then obviously the employee's going to perform as well as 2 employees together, right? That's how biology works, yeah? Okay, I can hear Pam idling nearby now. I still can't see her and there's no doors open. Now I've got no idea where Pam is. I'm slightly worried. Oh no, she's been in here. She's been in here because there's dead things on the floor. I mean, that's how management thinks in corporate levels, so yeah, true. I don't think I'm approaching my weight limit, am I? Nah, I've got a little bit left. Oh, 70. Or a berserker just, you know, halfway in front of the vending machine. Marauder Colossus, nearly dead. Completely dead. So I'm guessing here's where Pam got killed. Yep, there's Pam. To be fair, Pam has gone through most of the entire of the facility and only left what? From what I can see, 4, maybe 5. Yeah, 5 survivors. No, 6. Oh no, 7. Well. Pam did well. It's not broken, it's just out of paper, which I have to say is pretty damn amazing. How in the name of the grand plan did you manage to print 450 documents in a week? Those can't all be transfer requests, can they? I know this project is well funded, but the head researcher must be even more famous than I thought about getting this many. Was that guy hiding in the corner? I think so, yeah. Colin, you know our policy. Even if you do have proof that Mr. Putnam has been taking your lunch, Spacer's Choice disciplinary guidelines for theft only apply to Spacer's Choice property. You, your lunch, and Mr. Putnam all constitute Spacer's Choice property. It is legally impossible for property to steal from itself. Oh, wow. Please note that the inability to protect your own source of nourishment will be reflected on your permanent record. If you cannot be trusted to guard your own sandwich, you cannot be trusted to guard classified information on behalf of Spacer's Choice. P.S. Please have those reports sorted on my desk before lunch. You're not in a junior position anymore, Colin. Oh, oh! Can't guard your lunch. Can't guard, you know, important details. Woof. That's really bright. That's really bright. Spacer's Choice is aware of Dr. Lowe's eccentric habits. Yes, Dr. Lowe medicates himself, with experimental drugs of his own design. No, we have not mentioned this flaw in Dr. Lowe's character in our exchange contract with Auntie Cleo. We believe that Dr. Lowe's behaviour is consistent with the values of our rival company. Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo are, in the opinion of Spacer's Choice, an ideal match. Both Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo company believe themselves to be better than nature. Please be informed that Auntie Cleo has generously offered at least 3 senior personnel in exchange for Dr. Lowe. It is Spacer's Choice and company in policy to accept any bargaining in our favour. Fair. So I mean, murder the other guy. Company should have guarded his employees. Reflects poorly on the bottom line. I know, right? All over a sandwich. Oh, damn, I could really go for a sandwich right now. Oof. Really could go for a sandwich. Michael, the officer has reviewed your report of unlawful behaviour exhibited by certain colleagues at your office, your designated workspace. We find the contents of your report alarming and inconsistent with the values and vision of the Spacer's Choice family. While it is the duty of every member of our family to report suspicious and unlawful behaviour, it is important to express your report using appropriate company-approved language. Your description of violent outbursts and aggressive behaviour from your colleagues is problematic. Furthermore, the office disapproves of your obvious exaggerations of any physical injuries, the same in your alleged altercations with your colleagues. Spacer's Choice is not liable or responsible for any injuries caused by Spacer's Choice property, including machinery or other co-workers. Your description of your colleagues' behaviour portrays Spacer's Choice in an unflattering light and will be stricken from any official record. Do not discuss, describe or imply the contents of your report to your co-workers. Wow! Zero slowly hides her banana sandwich, continues to nom quietly under the table. Oh, banana sandwich. Oh, now I really want one of those. Damn it, Zero. Damn it! I'm really hungry now. Oh. Might have to see about having a little snack before God Eats 3. Need to eat some food before I eat some gods. Salute to your fallen Pam. You did well! You saved me a lot of ammo. Like, you know, not like I've got a supreme lack of ammo with 6,884 bullets in reserve. Zero. I'm just seeing more in favour of murdering your colleagues. They can't reprimand you. Yep. Pretty much. And if someone brings you up on it, just say, eliminating the competition. Limiting the competition and the unproductive in pursuit of better results. The shortcut. Zero says, you're their property, injuring other property, and they aren't responsible for it. Nor apparently is the property yet felt responsible. Yeah, sounds like, pretty much just a freeze pass to say, yeah, I'm just going to kill everyone now. Wow, this looks fancy and different and that.
Watch your hands, Captain. Be a bad time to lose them. Well, I guess any time to be a bad time, but especially now.
Oh, Parvati. Oh, Parvati is the highlight of this entire game. Zero says, you're also increasing productivity. Yep, the others weren't alert enough to realise they were about to die. Exactly. Nor were they, on hand and alert enough to retaliate. Wow, this seems ominous. Oh, we have auto-mechanicals. Of course we have auto-mechanicals. Nope. Oh god, what the hell is that? That's just disturbing. That's really disturbing. Die! Did not need to see that coming for me.
Won't try that again.
You continue to assume I'm physically strong enough to outright confront them. I mean, bullets. Bullets give you untold strength. Your fellow employees just aren't alert enough to protect against bullets. Therefore, they should be stricken from the record. Violently. Zero. I'm clearly the stealth killer type. They'll die in a bathroom alone, naked and afraid, because the only face they saw was that thing, that one that was wearing. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I'm going with them on that. Like, I would rather just, curl up in a bathroom naked after seeing that. That was a little bit on the iffy side. And I really need a workbench because my weapon quality is starting to go down. Actually, do I have any decent ones? What that? Yeah, this will do for a bit then. Whilst I'm waiting to get to workbench to fix my other one. That's an enemy as well. Ooh. Pop. Are you gonna come out this way? There you are. Dead.
Gunned up now.
So what I need is in there, but this door doesn't open, or does it? It does. Okay. Zero says, also hurry up and be the October 29th. What happens on October 29th? I mean, 18 days away, but still. The Long Dark usually has its 3 days of night event and the couple of days leading up to and including Halloween. Ooh, that sounds good. Ah, can't open it. Curses. I run the SMC's Interdepartmental Systems and Serfdoms game. Oh, I've just realised Systems and Serfdoms, Dungeons and Dragons. We host participants from every part of Spacer's Choice family, technical support, human resources, and even here in the manufactory. We just reached the stunning conclusion of our last campaign, and I've submitted the necessary paperwork to begin a new one. Interested? A few spaces for adventuring spaces are still available. Not sure what Systems and Serfdom is? Don't worry, we're beginner friendly, and I'll be happy to walk you through character creation and more. S&S is all about helping each other and having a good time after all. If you're not familiar with Systems and Serfdoms, fret not. Novice entry fees are minimal. Please note that I am required by corporate to submit a detailed report of our adventures for moral hygiene auditing. Please also note that any subversive character concepts will result in an immediate report. Ah! Sally, thank you for putting in an extra time to fix those terminals on the top floors. Even though you're not designated a member of a technical support team, your work saved me a reprimand on my permanent record. In fact, your work was so impressive that I thought you might appreciate having a few more tasks on your desk. There's management speak. You must have noticed the adhesive notes on your desk. These are backlogged repair tasks from the technical support team. I understand you've got your own work in the manufactory, but I think you'd benefit from the additional tasks. Remember, work fortifies the spirit. Jesus. Yeah, that's definitely... Oh my good lord, that's a lot of Adreno time. Oh wait, no, that's Adreno. Oh, those are medkits. Someone just basically put, medkits or Fallout stim packs just all over the place. No complaints. I'm up to 321 now. I rarely ever use them. Pop.
Here we go. That was a nice warm-up.
Nice warm-up, Ellie says. Haha. I mean, yeah, it was kind of awesome. Although, his momentum when I took his head off carried him just flying right into the wall there. Oh, I love the physics engine in this. I really do. Pick up Adoring Fan. Is that something I can equip? It is. Once worn by a Tossball fan who tried to support two opposing teams at the same match. If you look carefully, you might be able to find a few shards of real puptil bone embedded within the seams. Haha! Lightweight casual headgear for the anything but casual fan. Oh, he's got melee weapon skills that boost to it. That makes sense. I was wondering what the benefit of it was. Still doesn't match up to, the fertility crown incident. That was just too funny. Oh, the Adreno Time synthesizer elevator. Oh, okay. Ha! Workbench. Yep. Who on earth are using those? Okay. I just broke down the science weapon. Whoops. Ah, this game can be really bad with that kind of thing. Oh well. Nah, I can't get. I get more benefit out of the crits thing. Mag. I've got Magnum currently. Yeah. Nope. Okay, so the first night is usually free of predators, wolves and bears. You can run around gathering supplies. Second night has predators and you do the same. Third night is when the aurora comes out. Predators get more violent, sense you from further away, etc. Each one of the nights lasts for the full 24 hours of the real world day, and you never see daylight during the event. There's special foods, candy, pumpkin pie, that give full caloric content left out on trick-or-treat platter in places. That sounds awesome. That really does. Do I have enough to tinker? I do have enough to tinker! Yep. Almost completely broke now, but hey. I love that, you know, that they're both walking around in Spacer's Choice power armor now. Look at his journal. Well, this looks all kinds of strange.
Is it weird if this thing kind of reminds me of the OSI building back in Edgewater? Like it's sort of holy?
Phineas would love this.
You're not wrong on both accounts. This does seem like it's very supposed to be sort of holy and revered, and also, yes, Phineas would love it. Back in a few minutes? Go for it, Zira. I don't know why I say go for it when someone says be right back, like I'm giving permission. It's just a habit. Whenever someone, you know, I'll be right back, I'm going to go doing this, I'll say, oh yeah, go for it. As if I'm a manager of people's time.
All right. Now I can finally get that journal and get the heck out of here.
It's too easy, though. Like, that's bright. Okay, maintenance log. Adjusted rotation speed on centrifuge AT3245 as per Dr. Ambrose's request. Hopefully that should yield a few more batches with each production cycle. Still a little short of quotas, but we're doing our best. Updated the access code to synthesize the production routine, reported it back to Dr. Ambrose. Dr. Ambrose reported the access code in her journal, as always. Dr. Ambrose has a habit of writing everything down. It's unnerving. I never know when I'm being audited. It just sounds like, you know, good practice to me. Yellow belly suit. Oh, damage bonuses to pretty much. Oh, I might have to use that. So what does mine currently offer defensive-wise? 67 with loss to my stealth skills. 62, but bonus damage to humans and creatures. Well. Yep, I'll wear that. I'll definitely wear that instead. May only be medium armor, and I may look, you know, slightly thinner in it, but hey. Ellie Parvati, what on earth are you wearing currently? 66 and 66. Parvati here have slightly better, very slightly. So yeah, nice damage bonus. And, you know, watch them just throw loads and loads of automechanicals at me now. Because, you know, why wouldn't they? And the fact that I have to go past the office to get here makes me think I'm going to have to go in there as well. Okay, so this is back to the... Okay, that's back to the entrance. Okay. Literally nothing more to do but investigate this office. This is a nice office. This is a really nice office. This is the sort of kind of place that you'd find in Byzantium, sort of nice. I am immediately suspicious. People with offices this nice generally aren't to be trusted. But you know, places steal booze. Can I unlock that? I cannot. Don't actually really... Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of bits in there. It's fine. Aww! Oh, that's adorable. That's called Francis, or it's made by Francis. Either way, that's adorable. It's, you know... It just reminded me of the best Canid name ever. Oh, Joan of Bark. Oh, God. Oh, Joan of Bark is the best thing ever. Right, so... Her journal is there. Can't open that. Can open that. Swipe her prototype light pistol. Prototype, you say? Jesus. This is one of the first pistols ever produced by Spacer's Choice. Although this model boasts superb all-round performance, executives realised they could remove most of its components and cut down production costs by 3/4. The initial engineer was fired and replaced by an accountant who was proceeded to create the light pistol now known as Love Through Halcyon. This weapon has considerable quality, making it very accurate. Basically, this is what the basic pistols in the game should have been like. Well. Okay, terminal first, then journal. Admin functions. No admin functions available. I think we had to read the journal first to unlock this. Incoming messages. None! You've cleared your messages. Congratulations. An automated message has been sent to your supervisor noting of your idleness. New tasks will be dispatched to you momentarily. Remember, idle time demands a fine. Jesus! Outgoing messages. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot! You think you can hide from me, you little twerp? I know serum that will make you feel as if you lived 1,000 years in just 8 hours. How would you like to spend the night in waste processing? Oh, ho, ho. Oh, I like her already. The schedule you sent me must be a template or the work from an intern, because it's patently insane. We're nowhere near to hitting Lucian's proposed milestones. Branding's hopes and wishes won't magically change that, no matter what the corporate office says. My compound is months viable, Lawrence. It kills people. If you'd like proof, you're welcome to try it yourself. I'll even show you where to stick it. I expect to see a revised schedule before the week is out. Wow. I've seen the brand manager sniffing about, Lawrence. I know your department is gearing up for a big announcement, and mine is the only project on this fucking asteroid. Send me your tentative production and release schedule immediately. Lawrence, this is a waste of my time. The last thing my team needs is a fleet of gadflies descending on the labs and asking stupid questions. We're months behind as it is. However, because Lucian demanded it, I would consider the program's request if the following conditions are met. Lucian guarantees me the right to review and approve the recordings. The journalists are confined to Gorgon for the duration of the project. It could be years. Make sure they understand that. If they leak the details of our work to the press, I will put a hit out on them myself. I know people, Lawrence. The journalists bunk in shipping and receiving. We can't have them fraternising with the project staff outside their scheduled interviews. These people are our enemies, not our friends. No one will be coming down with an acute case of friendship on my watch. Friendship like it's an actual bad case. My team will not be held responsible for the inevitable delays this tomfoolery will cause. The only individual who will be working overtime on this is you. Ooh. Change the fucking name, Lawrence! I don't care if the inbred simpletons at headquarters were just having a laugh. Customers don't know what it means. You may choose from this list of acceptable alternatives. Azorbitol, Kiletamax, Bindertron, Emetison. Marion, cancel all the letters. If they've been hand-delivered, send someone to retrieve them. Secrecy trumps sentiment. Don't ever let me do anything so indulgent again. Marion, personalise and forward the following note to the families of deceased volunteers. Take carbon copies and send those to Lucian at the usual address. Make sure he gets every single one. Oh, right. Yep, I saw that one already. No. No. There we go. Marion, I see now why you held back your reports. Strangulation, attempted disemboweling, blunt force trauma to the head with a bedpan. It's not just that volunteer deaths are up, but the ways in which they're dying are appalling. This is unconscionable and unmitigated disaster. Cease administration of the compound immediately. I'll take this to our liaison, Lucian. Surely when I show him these results, he'll understand that we can't take this product to market as it currently stands. Marion, it's been 3 weeks. Where the fuck are the reports for HIA? Deliver them to me by the end of the day, or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. In the future, you will send me bi-weekly reports of HIA status. These reports will include an inventory of test subjects, which version of the Gorgon's compound they have been administered, how frequently those administrations have occurred, and who's been administering them. To these reports, you will append a mortality report. This report will include an accounting of the burn-down rate of our current stock of volunteers and compound ampules, in addition to a thorough analysis of their injuries. I want to see the charts, Mary. Big fucking charts with lots of precious little numbers. And before you ask, bi-weekly means twice a week. Don't pretend you don't know what I mean. I've read that one as well. I just realised. Sent to J-Lo. Jasper, I dug into the volunteer data Marion sent over. You were right. The current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, even by SC standards. Priyantha and I performed a handful of autopsies on this week's deceased and made a few notable observations. In one case, that of a young man in his early 20s, we noted a degree of grey matter loss one would expect to see in a man of 70. His brain also atrophied to a shocking extent. I've read this one as well. I think I've read most of these outgoing ones. Oh, no. Seize all recordings. High priority. Bring them to me immediately, and for fuck's sake, don't let the journalists off the fucking asteroid. Pursuant to last week's incident, new security practices are now in effect. All lab personnel must have their workstation at the end of their shift. Close and lock all drawers, safe, clothes and things. Oh, read that one as well. Read that one as well. The materials we work with are dangerous and will result in permanent injury, disfigurement, and madness when handled for extended periods. Therefore, oh yeah, read that one as well. Terms of messages. Deleted messages. These ones we can't have seen. Deleted ones from Goodfellow. If you're receiving this message, I'm currently unavailable. In my absence, I've instructed my secretary Herbert Harold to reply to any incoming messages with his pre-approved response. Dr. Ambrose, great timing. I was just sending Herbie over to your department with a preliminary production schedule. As with so much of the work we do at the OCI, the design of a production schedule is more of an art than a science. The timetables and milestones are less contractual obligation and more aspirational cartography. Many of you will be familiar with Odeon Pictures, Byzantium's premier purveyor of 8th word drama with drama adjacent entertainment. Several of my personal associates, Odeon Pictures, have launched a satellite studio called Pictureless Pictures, which emphasises radio programs. Oh, I've read this one, yep. Approved. Next time allow me to make this kind of announcement myself, Miss Merley. Hierarchy is this for a reason. Oh. Someone has not received a message from user Blakely in 2,477 days. Okay. In response to, what do you think? These days, I try to think as little as possible. Thinking is a dreadful habit, which leads to self-awareness, which leads to resignation. It's true that the current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, but not, I think, by SC standards. SC standards are low. You report 11 consecutive days of wakefulness, and SC sees 11 consecutive days of productivity. You report inability to distinguish violent hallucinations from reality. SC is going to try and push us to turn these hallucinations into phantom images of company logos. You say the compound is habit-forming, and SC is going to see an increase in demand for our never-ending supply of xenocyte waste. To be serious, yes, the compound is absolutely habit-forming. Addiction correlates with dosage, and dosage size is inversely proportional to enrichment quality. Those corporate asks us to keep our doses minimal and controlled, there's a reasonable chance we can improve the enrichment process to filter out some of the dangerous side effects. That's going to take time, a lot more time than corporate realises. That's all for the moment. Oh, bollocks.
That's enough. Gorgon is mine. Go
and I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will sick every last lawless fucking mercenary and halcyon on you. It's your choice, Captain.
We're not gonna let this brat bug tell us what to do, are we, Captain?
Starting to hope I get to meet this jerk, just so I can give him a good kick in the shins.
Oh, Parvati, that is the single most violent thing you said the entire game, and I love it. Well, I'm guessing admin functions. Alert! Strike, panic, lockdown, engage. Please shelter in place while the workforce is pacified. Space's Choice apologises for any emotional disturbance or physical discomfort this traitorous employee action may have caused you. Executive counsellors will be on site during the next staffing cycle to help you work through any residual grief or trauma you may be suffering. Enjoy a Space's Choice Zero G review while you wait. No charge your C-suite liquor stipend. Oh. Nice convenient way out.
Not a peep for me.
And down we go. So it looks like now gonna be going back to Minnie, but who's this mysterious figure that we're finally going to get a friggin' confrontation with? What's this? 8 cases: Bumblebee Pale Kale Ale, Boston Baked Beans, Woolly Mix. Ah, it's just a shopping list. Fair. Nothing at all. Okay. Okay. Ah. This definitely looks like I'm going to be ending this stream early and then having a little bit of a break before God Eater 3. Or maybe transitioning into something else. I don't know. Excuse me. Should probably bring up the stream queue and have a look at this. See what I'm going to be replacing this with. Yep, back there. No? No encounters? Okay. Back to the unreliable it is then. With your prize safely in hand, talk to Minnie Ambrose to receive my reward. Welcome back, Zero. Oh, hello, DJ. Welcome. People who are joining and coming back right now are probably going to be sorely disappointed because I'm very near the end of the DLC. I've got no idea what to do afterwards. Oh.
Sam, I must confess, I have not been cleaned for far too long. You're sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly. Why, I didn't expect you to be so thorough. I am ashamed to admit. Oh, Captain, there you are. Pardon, but perhaps you could afford us some privacy?
Ada and Sam getting it on. Well.
On standby for command.
We are receiving an incoming signal, Captain.
Captain, I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of
You just
new
saw work out, DJ?
protocols.
Fair.
Very exciting. What about Mother's journal? Any progress there?
I think it's time you tell me the truth, Minnie. Yep.
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never. Can you hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Hello again, little weasel.
Aha!
I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
Oh, message, did you do that? I thought you might have done, DJ. It's the other one who put it on lockdown.
Well spotted, Captain. We've both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire her, Wilhelmina. Well,
I love that Ada's just got the shocked face throughout this entire thing.
You're alive! And it's still on Gorgon?
Should I log off and let you two get reacquainted? You told me she was dead.
I thought she was. Whoever thought a lone scientist could survive for 5 years on Gorgon? This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
I am just...
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit.
DJ, she looks like her mum walked in while she's having sex. To be fair, that's pretty much exactly what just happened, yeah. I'm missing something.
Mother is going to fill your head with lies about me and Gorgon. Don't listen. Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
You damn right, can't Adrena Time created Marauders.
Adrena Time didn't create Marauders. Mismanagement did. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrena Time. A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
So it depends on the person how they react. Yep. That's strange. Responsible researchers.
Quite right. There's no end to the harm a poorly run team can do, even with the best of intentions.
If you ask them, they may
The
give you a
project
come
was
hither
colossal
look.
Failure. You and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
I mean, yeah. Can we kill them both? I mean, probably yes. Ambrose probably not, because I haven't... Well, Olivia probably not, because I've not met her, but Minnie, yeah. I could. You can kill everyone in this game, just about. Yes, let's make it more of a drug that turns people into deranged killers. Great plan! Very hope that's a sarcastic response.
Adrena Time was a lie. Our drug will fulfill its broken promise for workers and employers across the colony. Mother wasn't equal to the task. Thankfully for us both, I'm not my mother.
So everything I've seen? Absolutely not. Nope. No, no, no.
What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes. Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrena Time synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
And who's going to provide it?
Who else? Spacer's choice. After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together.
Nope. Nope. I want to hear Olivia's stuff.
Finally, a sensible question. I am the head of Project Gorgon, its grand mastermind. I created Adrenatime because I believed, arrogantly, foolishly, that I could uplift the common man through chemistry. I failed. Now, my daughter
You're just saying, yeah, no, bitch.
take up my mantle.
Not on my watch. We had to stop her.
If she insists on holding the course, I agree. We must. My work has already destroyed countless lives. We can't let her do so again out of pride and sentiment.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town.
You can't put your reputation ahead of the company's safety. Be better than this.
My reputation is a weapon, one that I can wield against those who squandered their one chance to save the colony. Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion. The gears of industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
Drugs. Drugs are the best you can do.
It's a bandage, not a cure. Halcyon is wounded, and I will do everything in my power to stop the bleeding.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
Are you just trying to prove yourself to your mother? Can I just go back to being a freelancer? One who doesn't care? Genuinely feel like that at some times. No, I'm just going to, trying to prove yourself.
My intentions are greater than some family squabble. Besides, Mother is the one who should be proving herself to me.
Sure.
Fuck your intentions. What have you done? I always suspected you were nothing more than an empty-headed social climber. This confirms it.
Yep. No trust have from the start.
I don't need you to trust me. I need you to believe in this crusade. And, damn it, I need your help. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
You want to save the colony from its drug problems with more drugs.
Social engineering takes generations, and we don't have the luxury of time. We need to mainline progress into Halcyon's bloodstream. You've seen more of this colony than the average grunt. You know as well as I do that this is a question of survival.
DJ's mouth hurts like it wants to pop. Oof. Ouch. In terms of stimulant, what good can it do?
With Adrenatime, we can increase worker productivity orders of magnitude above ordinary stims and risk none of the harmful side effects. Imagine if we flooded the market with drugs that actually helped people. We could influence the very business model of Spacer's Choice.
No. Halcyon's problem is cruelty, not productivity.
We won't be exploiting workers any longer. We'll be celebrating them, giving them everything they need to succeed.
That's not how this works.
This is madness. The project, the complex, it has to be destroyed, razed to the ground. It's the only way.
After everything else on Gorgon, I agree.
Gorgon is a cautionary tale. We agree on that much. But if we go into this with open eyes, then history doesn't have to repeat itself. I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor. Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrena time is our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
What would you have me do instead, Olivia?
Return to my family's manor, Captain. Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol for my terminal. It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrena time for good.
DJ has an ad and the guy in the ship are going, how to stop violence with more violence. Yep. I'll do whatever it takes.
One last thing. Minnie, she will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact, I would ask you not to. Whatever mistakes she might make, she is still my daughter.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
Wink and make a finger at the screen. Get ready to be surprised. Oh, God. Oh, not working for you now, Minnie. So I've looked at either activate the NDA protocol or restore power to the Adrena time synthesizer. Ada that entire time. So yeah. Ambrose Manor. Well, just make sure that it is the actual right one I'm going for. Excuse me. Head to the mansion, activate NDA protocol to destroy the Adrena time synthesizer. Yep. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. Actually, before I do this, I want to make a save. And I really, really want to see if I can talk my way out of things. So, if I can't talk it down... or do I... Skills. How am I doing with... excuse me? I know I've got better scores than that.
Do return in one piece, Captain.
You're not going to talk to her? Nah, because it won't actually have any actual proper dialogue. And thank you for the hydration reminder. Ooh. AI, I mean, talk to her. Yeah, I thought you meant... I knew you meant that, but no. It's not going to come up with any official dialogue because I've already done that. I've already had that come up before. It doesn't offer anything new. There's a bitch. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, the butler. I have that.
It has orders to shoot on sight. Error. Aiming reticle misaligned.
Captain. I think she's expecting us.
Oh, she is.
Don't think we're getting a warm welcome this time.
Nope. Yep, there's the mechanicals. Of course it's going to be also mechanicals. Of course, phobia of town.
Nice one.
Battle music towards the house. Yep. Food service mechanicals. Oh, they're just in combat.
That's gotta hurt.
You have to kill 6 spiders, did I say? 6? Jesus. That's overkill. Right, let's see. Is there anything I can actually do with this? No. No. There's nothing. All the nice safe auto mechanicals have been shut down and all of the really nasty ones have been enabled. Like they were little ones? Ah, right. Fair. Okay. Well, Minnie has clearly gone either to a panic room or upstairs. Unlock elevator. Elevator personal laboratory has been unlocked. I just got a cold rush. I have no idea why. Someone walks over my grave. Hey, I actually have to use mag picks for once.
Great work.
Think they're babies, still a note for me. Same for me. Just no. Oh yeah, even more damage. I just do bonus damage to everything. Transition to Olivia's personal lab.
I'll admit, I was expecting a wine cellar.
Oh god.
Nothing good ever come out of a place like this, Captain. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Test subjects! Of course there's test subjects. And turret drone. Oh, there's a big gun. Oh, Jesus! It was something bigger. I smacked him with the gun. I get out of my way.
That's the last of them.
Well, that was no challenge whatsoever. I mean, to be fair, I am playing on normal mode, and I've got my long gun skill up to insane levels. And using a, frankly, broken, overpowered weapon, so, yeah, that... Well... This place is just not cheery at all! Not in the least. She's hitting them with a hammer. Yep, that's Parvati for you. She will go at things with a hammer. If things are too close, she'll take her hammer out. If they're far away, light machine gun. And I'm way down. Hacking skill way too low. Jesus. Oh yeah, I wanted to actually look at what my skills are. Oh, dialogue and lie are both above 100. That should be fine. Hopefully. And then I'm going to find a vending machine here, so I probably should break down some stuff in my inventory. There we go. That works. Aww. Poor little sprats. In fact, actually, the hammer that Parvati is using, if I remember correctly, is the prismatic hammer, which basically does rotating elemental effects on it, which is kind of awesome. Yeah, let's see your birthday party. Be worried if any birthday party looked anything like this. And once again, overburdened. Whoa, boy! Die! Show them how it's done by killing them first. Sure.
Captain, look out! Doing this.
Okay, so you're just going to run right in ahead. Cool. The grinder. You could call this your versed friend. Oh my god. Of course, we'll be sued by CMP. Oh, one recent message. Miss Ambrose, these projects are indeed encouraging. Unfortunately, without your mother's access code, we're going to have a beast of a time warming up the Adrenatime synthesizer. While I live his journal, I seem to recall her scribbling everything down, or at least everything she didn't murmur into that voice recorder of hers. I recommend hiring a freelancer to search her office in the Synthesis Manufacturing Centre. Someone capable and disposable. Once we have the journal, Spacer's Choice will see to it that you're properly compensated. Don't contact us again, we'll contact you. Ooh. Mr. Bancroft, my name is Wilhelmina Ambrose. Prior to her death, you were in business with my mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Mother was wrong to shut down R&D for Adrena time, and Spacer's Choice was wrong to listen to her. I'm sending some financial projections and chemical plans I've drafted over the years. You'll want to read them closely. The potential for a new Adrena time formula, one that works, is unlimited. I await your reply. Down, I can break down a lot of this stuff. In fact, I'm going to just break down all of this stuff after a certain piece of armor. There we go. I'm pretty sure this is also the same piece of music that was playing at the end of the base game. You know, no problem with that, because it's a good piece of music.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice.
Let's talk about this.
There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrena time without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress.
What if you and your mother joined forces to kill the Marauders?
You'll surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrena time, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
But a lot of folks are gonna suffer in the meantime. And you don't even know if it'll work.
The days of the old Adrena time are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction.
If the Marauders don't get fixed, they'll just rampage across the colony.
Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess?
It ain't about who's accountable. Those people are hurting, and they're hurting. You could help them.
Besides,
I adore Parvati.
Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrena time, then our family, and now my ambition.
Why not give her a chance? She's been involved with Adrena time from the start.
She never gave me a chance. Forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one.
And what about you, ma'am? Don't you deserve a chance to fix your troubles with her? Don't you both deserve that?
Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat.
If you won't compromise, stand down. Doesn't have to get ugly.
Stand down? I think not, Captain. People want to buy clean drugs, and I want to sell them. Under my leadership, Adrena time will live up to its promise, unlike certain mothers.
What about human cost? More test subjects may die.
Adrena time has already claimed thousands of lives, but I intend to succeed where Mother failed. My drug will be the pride and joy of the Ambrose family. And if we pick up where Gorgon left off, then the human testing phase is well ahead of schedule.
I'm gonna fight you.
Farewell, Captain. If it wasn't already obvious, you're fired.
System alert.
Here they...
This is why I think I probably could have talked my way out of that if I had better persuasion skill. This is probably why they had the skill cap of 150. I know. I'm very, very tempted to reload, respec myself to go for maximum persuasion and long guns, just so I can take care of this. Yeah, I'll do that. Nope, not setting to load game. So yeah, we'll just charge through. I'll respec, charge through, and try and talk around things. Be fine. Fine. Also means that, well, to be fair, 45 minutes. I've got 45 minutes left before I'm supposed to start God Eater. Sonia, how was a reminder of someone? Now, who could it be? This was a triumph. I'm making notes here. Huge success. Yeah, she does sound very GLaDOS-y. Very much so. Right. Yep. Right, so first off, want to get ranged up to the point where I can pile loads of points into things, and also dialogue. So we've got two. Ooh. Well, Persuade is getting it jacked all the way up. I just realised something actually. I should probably... I'll apply those for now. Mostly because doing that respec there does not take into account the companion bonuses and armor stuff that I will have. Doing it outside will. And I don't really want to spend all these points into getting my persuasion up to 150 if doing so then just means that it goes way above that anyway. I've just essentially wasted points. Just means you have to deal with some more loading screens, and then I will try to rush through as quickly as possible and not waste time just sitting around picking things up. Right, there we go. My persuade's already at 100 already. $150. And I still have 185. So long guns is going up to 150. Alright, I've still got 85 left as well. DJ, you're back. Welcome back. You cough like hell and couldn't breathe. Ooh, ouch. Glad you're better now, at least. Pop these up to at least into the 50s. I'm not going to be using them. Let's get Intimidate up to 100, just in case. Don't think I'm going to have to do anything with it, but hey, perks. I have floors, don't I? So I'm going to have that. Did it? Oh, it reset them for Parvati and Ellie as well. Okay. There we go. Alright. All ready for the final confrontation. Now let's try and speed through as much as possible.
Stay on your guard, Captain. I think she's expecting us.
I don't think we're getting a warm welcome this time.
Let's show him. Don't mess with us.
Remote damage system.
Oh, he died? No, I realised that I should have had a higher persuasion skill to get by Minnie without killing her. So I basically I reloaded my save before doing all this, went back to the ship and respecced. Hence why I was putting all those points back into my skills and perks just then.
I'll admit.
That worked. Zero just watched a show where someone was getting emergency surgery on the heart while the power was out and generated a non-functional blizzard. And he was wrong about weight, so the anesthesia wasn't enough, and he woke up partway through stitching it. And whoa, yeah, that must have hurt. Oh, that looks yum. What does? I thought I already looked to see if he was there, but nope. Apparently I just went right past him. Okay, now!
Didn't I warn you?
Now, hopefully I'll be able to talk my way past her.
You should have listened to my advice.
Let's talk about this.
There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrena time without you, and you waste.
But a lot of folks are gonna suffer in the meantime. And you don't even...
The days of the insane people
I'll stop
addicted to
skipping
drugs are
dialogue now.
Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess?
It ain't about who's accountable. Those people are hurting, and they're hurting
Thank you for the
others.
hydration reminder.
You could help them.
Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrena time, then our family, and now my ambition. She never gave me a chance, forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one.
And what about you, ma'am? Don't you deserve a chance to fix your troubles with her?
The loading screen.
Don't you both deserve that?
What loading screen?
Mother never let me anywhere
Oh,
near
that
Auntie.
one. Oh, yeah.
I was always her incompetent little brat.
There's the 151.
You don't know that. Gorgon was my chance to do something incredible.
Opportunities present themselves every day. Your Gorgon will come.
Curses. You may be right.
There we
I
go.
invested so much time and energy into Gorgon. But there's no telling how many second chances passed me by. Mother taught me to never accept failure, to never settle for less. Compromising my plan goes against everything I know.
This isn't a failure. Second chance to work with Olivia.
I suppose it is high time Mother and I spoke on equal terms, and without death threats. I was so eager to make Adrena time my legacy, to give it a second chance. But maybe it's my family that deserves a second chance. God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you see Mother, tell her I'm willing to work something out. She can even come over for tea. Or something stronger.
It's awful big of you, being willing to mend fences after what all happened.
I'm sure you won't mind if I remain here. Just to guarantee that you keep your side of the bargain.
Yeah, that's fair. Won't try anything.
For your sake, I hope not. It's funny, Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Just not the way I intended.
I'll speak with Olivia. Please seeing you.
Good luck with Mother. I suppose you'll need it.
Right. Now. Well, I'm saving there. Partly because, I went through all that again. And partly because I really do not want to accidentally void what I'm doing by opening this door. Nah, they seem all completely fine with me walking around, just so long as I don't do the NDA thing. Cool. Alright, so now I have to go all the way back over to the other place to go and talk with Olivia. Yay! Oh, the work of me actually being able to do this kind of thing is never done. Oh, I just really hope I don't need a different set of skills to be able to talk her into this. Oh, I'll just let my 150 in persuade be enough. I really hope I don't need a high security science skill. Ooh. Having high science as a requirement, ooh, that'll be annoying. Ah. Discreet cave. I did wonder if there'd be something to do with that. Well. Oh, it's Groundkeeper General. Week 1. How long has it been since anyone asked old Maybury to tidy up the planters or rake the garden? Mrs. Ollie hasn't shouted at me in ages. And I can't think of the last time Mr. Harvey came to marvel at his fish. Where is everyone? Week 2. I've eaten so many beans and I don't tolerate them in the best of times, but I dare not go into the mansion in search of food. Think of the dust that's cascaded off my unworthy shoulders and onto the fine tile. Can't go inside, won't go inside, I don't belong, I'm not of the family. Oh god. Week 5. Out of beans, but I won't trespass. Even if the house is empty, I'm not of the family. The Automex know. They watch my every move. This cave is where I belong. Jesus. Year 2! Time is a lie. There's no telling how long I've been here, munching on leaves and burying my excrement in the yard. No one's coming for old Mayberry. Loyal Mayberry. Faithful Mayberry. Oh my god, that's depressing. Well, there's no remains of him. Could be wrong. It could be okay, but it's most likely not. Right, especially right. Let's go over to Olivia. Oh Jesus!
This unit can help itself. Please do not be concerned.
Oh god, I love this DLC. I love this game in general. Now I'm starting to worry that I don't have enough time to finish this before the next game session. Well, before the end of this stream. Balls. It'll be really annoying if I end up not being able to finish this DLC this time. Oh, but to be fair though, if that does happen, then I'll just stream the last of it next week and then go immediately into what I've got afterwards. Pokey, but not as depressing as the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ah! Gorgon landing pad.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Transition, move, transition, move, 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 transition, move. Oh, loading screen, loading screen, loading screen. Oh, I didn't save before I left in case I needed to respec my skills. Oh, bollocks. Well, I'll make a save as soon as I get out of it, and just on the off chance I need to. I really hope I don't. That will suck. That will suck. Especially if I have to fight through things again. Please don't let Olivia have activated some security protocols, please. Just let me finish the DLC this time. And hello, Pokey, by the way. Glad to see you're up and attentive and ready for God Eater 3 in a little bit. SMC lower exterior. There we go. Pokey's decided he nerfed themselves for it too. How? How have you nerfed yourself, Pokey? Out of interest, because last I saw you were farming the final boss, and the strong form of the final boss. Did you gonna get up and have your lunch quickly and do the jobs? That's no problem. I will be probably ending this in about 20 minutes and then setting up for God. Oh, feck.
I keep my promises, Captain. Do you know the funny thing about mercenaries? They exist in an infinite supply.
Pokey, time is convoluted. There.
Now hold on. I got questions about the size of this tossball team.
You're in pain as well. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, Looks like we're gonna have a fight. We're not finishing this DLC this stream. We're definitely not.
Who's ready for more? Incoming! Him down.
He ran over to try and kill me. I just looked up, shot him, and nope. Right. Wait, what? Olivia's gone down, says, oh, great. Great, so she's not there. Fine. A hurricane! Has anyone ever told you that that specific rope has a range longer than 3 feet? I know, but apparently they didn't see that, so I just had to point blank them. And thank you for the hydration reminder as well, Kane. Ugh. Okay then, let's get through this place as quickly as possible. Oh shit.
There's one.
And hello Lex, with reminding me to save. That's actually a good point. I said I was going to save as soon as I got out of the ship. Did I? Did I, balls? Oh, there's the save, just that I can load back on, just in case I need better skills to talk my way past her. Which, you know, I probably do. Because, yay.
Sure we can't take a detour so I can fix that elevator?
Ah! Ah. Pokey clapping, yep. Yep. So I didn't look at the prompts for where things were. Went upwards to where her office was, but no, she's down in the basement. Of course she's down in the friggin' basement. Oh, and of course we have more mercenaries. And 0, yay murder. Yep. Welcome to floor 3. Hi there. Not sure what you did to get sent here, but I'm so sorry. The good news is that everyone here is on the same ship, so don't feel too ashamed. And hey, it could be worse. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones. Lots of new arrivals don't even get a functioning terminal. If they do, it gets modified to hibernate at regular intervals to save power. You'll quickly find that we're the last in line for everything down here. But don't worry, if we stick together and look out for each other, I'm sure we can turn this department around in no time. I think I found what happens to the people who got disappeared. Know what the toilet is? I ate too many fish sticks. Endgame enemies, and I'm pretty much one-shotting them mostly because, well, I've maxed out my long gun's ability, and this weapon's overpowered, ridiculously so.
They can't keep us out.
I mean, yeah, true.
I'd rather crawl through another HIA than.
That's a lot of damage. That was easy enough. No, again. Oh. Hey, new guy. Here's the honest truth. When you get here, you're stuck here. Doesn't matter how hard we work or how well we perform, and there's a reason for that. One day I had to take something up to HR, and they accidentally called me a quota employee. Thought that was a little suspicious, so I forked over a few bits to the maintenance guys to look into it. Turns out it meant exactly that. We're part of a quota. See, Spacer's Choice has certain requirements that a project has to meet in order to receive the top tier funding, including a minimum number of employees at each location. So they tossed some desks right above the boiler room, made a Pam use our direct supervisor, and here we are. At first, I was mad about it, like I'm sure you are, but then I realised that I could benefit from my situation. Nothing's expected of us, so we can just drift along like a ship that's killed its engines. So when you show up and push things to full burn all the time, it really throws off the equilibrium. Know what I mean? Tone down the enthusiasm is what I'm saying. At least 3 notches. And I sincerely appreciate the advice, and I do understand your concerns. However, I cannot resign myself to such an apathetic course of action. I do not know your employment history, but as for myself, I was quite good at my job. Exemplary even. I may have suffered a setback, but I am unwilling to accept that this reassignment is some kind of fatal wound from which my career cannot recover. If we turn this department around and show management that we are valuable members of the Spacer's Choice family, surely they won't let us waste away in the basement. We just have to push ourselves harder. So please, with all due respect, do not try to discourage me, thank you. He's been drinking too much. He's completely legless. Picking the lock.
This is why I never wanted an honest job.
I don't blame you, Ellie. This is a filing mess. The thing is, I've actually worked for places that have had areas like this. Oh boy, they're not at all nice to work in. I have just circumvented a good chunk of this area. Ah! That sound you just made was very Mickey the Lashes reminiscent. Yeah. Awoo. Literally just fired over her shoulder. Glad this weapon's so accurate, otherwise we've accidentally shot her. Poor Parvati. Well, that's that taken care of. Oh god, another elevator.
Maybe we can make this new reason. Something could have changed. People can change, right?
I've been ready for this since you messed with us at the OCI.
Oh dear.
Think she's in there? I'm ready to end this.
Ooh, this is a big room. Well, she's right in there. And hopefully.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me. offensively alive.
Offensively
Just
alive.
So we're clear. If you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me.
I'm here to make peace. Shove her into the reactor! No.
You think that will fool me? I'll die before I let you have this place.
Let's take it out. Minnie wants to work with you and cure for marauders.
That's preposterous. Not too long ago, she wanted me dead. How do I know this isn't a trick to get me out of the way?
You don't. You have to trust me.
I will not. Your intentions are beside the point. I've been
Kane,
working
peace.
on a
One
cure
bullet
for
causes peace and
5
quiet.
years, and
Yep.
I've made no progress at all. If she believes teamwork is all I've been missing, she's more soft-headed than I thought.
She said you invited for tea.
She... what? That was our secret phrase. Did she tell you?
No.
Clever girl. When I've been on Gorgon too long, that's what she'd write at the end of her messages. It meant she missed me. That she wanted me to come home.
So you'll work with me. You're making my teeth ache. Oh, Zero. I wish you could have 2 save spots so you could shove her into the reactor without sacrificing the talk her down option. You can. I just didn't think about it. Bollocks. Bollocks. Okay, with this game I'll probably shoot first and ask questions. Never. You can. You can legitimately do that. You can kill everyone in this entire game. Apart from... You can't kill Ada because she's an AI, and you can't kill someone else because, you know, they are always behind a bulletproof glass windows. So, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm actually currently going through a genocide run on this and killing everyone I can come across and seeing how the game progresses. It's interesting. Pokey, 1 bullet also set off the First World War. I mean, true. Zero's going to YouTube. Okay. Go for it, Zero. Pokey, shoving into the right may not be the best choice, but it is Spacer's choice! Pokey's going... Oh, thank you, Pokey, for the contribution. Kane, you can't kill Parvati and the other companions unless you're on a high difficulty. Incorrect! You can only not kill them when they are part of your party. If you've made the area they are in hostile, they will attack you. I have not got a single companion because they've all attacked me. So, yeah. Max is dead, Parvati's dead, Ellie's dead, Nyoka's dead, Felix is dead. Yeah, all the companions are dead in my save file. And I've got it on easy difficulty. Because I'm killing everyone I can come across. What about the robot in your ship? Killed it? Yep. It's dead. Well, actually, no. Technically, I've never activated it, so it's dead. I've not gone. I haven't activated its quest to revive it, so it's dead, and it counts as not having a companion because there's also a there's perks for like you get +10 to every single one of your skills if you have not ever recruited anyone, and I've got that going at the moment.
I'll try. It's no guarantee of success. And like as not, we'll develop nothing useful at all. But it will be better than working alone. Thank you, Captain. In the end, you were not at all what I expected.
Go speak to Minnie and Olivia. Oh my god. Oh, there's a quick way out. I'm glad there's always a quick way out. Oh, God. I'm determined, like, right now. This seems to be, I can just about finish this in time before switching over to God Eater 3. I'm determined it's going to happen. Oh, God. God, I need coffee. I need more coffee. I also need, a new throat. Ah, Tyr, hello. Determination, yes. Determination is exactly what I'm going to need for God Eater 3 as well. So now I've got 3/4 of the God Eater 3 team here. All we're missing is the Malrus one. And hopefully Malrus is not sleeping in. If he is, I will find him and throw something at him. Something you want me to bring you coffee? No, it's okay. I'll be fine. I'm going to have a short break between the games anyway. I'll be fine. Meta determination and lots of lube. Well, yes, for fitting the upside down motorcycle inside the mouth of Aragami. Yes, that's what I'm going to need. You think he's making custom bullets right now? Ah, fair. I still haven't done that because I don't know what I'm doing with the bullets. Don't know what I'm doing with most of the game, to be honest, apart from, getting field strips and smacking Aragami. Turn Rose Man up. Right, save game. Pokey. Good thing Pokey nerfed themselves, considering Tyr will be there now. Tyr plus post-game Cecilius would have been slaughter. Yes, this is very true. Tyr's done it and you have no idea what you're doing with the bullets. So, fair. I haven't even looked at the bullets interface at all. I've seen it's there, and I was like, okay, that's a thing. I have not really even used my gun, because in every single encounter so far, Pokey has been one-shotting everything. But now Pokey has been nerfed, and hopefully, things will be as intended. Well, close to as intended. Oh, the battle of the very, very long loading screens. Kane doubts that Pokey's been nerfed. Nothing and no one can nerf the Pokey. Still reminds me of an avocado. Yeah, it really does. I can't deny that. Yeah. Gigantic angry avocado on legs. They look so similar. I mean, to be fair, mother and daughter, but still. Why are you even using post-game equipment when you're doing your first time playthrough? Yeah, why not? It's fun.
I have to know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in trouble?
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way they died, but the company's muted response to it. They were expensive to house, train, and treat. That the company would spare no expense, yet let so many of them die. It was terrible.
If you could melt Aragami by looking at them, wouldn't you? Yes. History won't repeat itself on our watch.
I dare say not. Even when we made significant progress, Lawrence and his ghouls in OCI slashed our budgets. I knew then I'd lost control of Gorgon. I'd lost control of Adrenatime.
You never told me Gorgon was such a logistical nightmare. We should have had this conversation 5 years ago.
You can't know how badly I wanted to. But the truth put you in danger, and I couldn't abide that.
I owe you an apology, Captain. Not only did I deceive you, but all this time I had the wrong idea about Mother.
And water under the bridge.
You're very kind to understand. Kinder than I would be under the
See, I'm not always a monster when I play this game.
We still have
just,
a great deal of
half the
hope
time.
ahead
I just have shifty morals.
The years of silence were not easy.
Pokey, hopefully whenever Rage Burst happens, it won't have a stupidly overpowered Pokey.
Come out the stronger for it.
This is true.
We have
I probably will be ordering that,
thanks entirely
I
to
don't know,
you.
next week. Well, this coming week. Just, you know, don't know when I'll be streaming it. Tyr has no clue where they are in Rage Burst. It's been years. That's fair. I know where I am. At the non-existent part. Same with Resurrection. How do you reply on memory relations from here?
On Minnie's terms.
Aww.
Whatever they may be. I've made enough decisions for her, I think.
Well, there's no need to dwell on the past anymore. We're in the thick of it together, now that we're partners.
Partners? Huh. I suppose we are.
And family, I suppose. This isn't at all playing out the way I imagined it.
Oh, there's Mal. I require more bullet cost. I want 99 of this bullet I made. Oh. You two have grown a lot in a short time.
Part of me always
Tyr says you must construct additional bullet pylons.
Life was so much simpler when I felt cheated by it.
Kane tends to say nice shit in the game combos and murder everyone and everything who makes me mad after. Even after telling them I'll do something. Base example, New Vegas, Powder Gang, Shakedown Quest. Set the quest, do it, go back, blow the guy's brains, kill all Powder Gang and save Good Springs. Pretty much. Pretty much. You're only here because you believe it's possible. Hold on to that feeling.
I've found that feelings are fleeting, Captain.
So are my bullets when they fleet through your skull. Listen to me.
I believe in my daughter. That will be enough for me.
You've earned this, Captain.
5,000 bits!
Mother's journal. For getting us talking in the same room together.
Okay.
And for exceeding my expectations.
Indeed. I have no use for bits and bobbles on Gorgon. Not now that I have my work.
Tyr, thank God I found the button for dark mode, so I have whenever I watch from Twitch. I mean, yeah.
Be a long one.
Mal only poos his side with the Powder Gangers.
Every step of the way.
I mean, yeah.
But this partnership, it's a damn good start.
Will you put the burden of the colony aside for just one moment?
Aww.
Give me a day with my mother before we get back to work.
For you? I will try.
Tyr's heard good things about Outer Worlds. You got new clues to what's going on. I mean, to be fair, you came in at the end of the DLC, so yeah, you've missed. Well, you have actually missed the entire game, and that's it. I think that's actually it. Yeah, Joel, done. DLC's finished. Yeah. Wow. DLC finished, and you know. On a previous stream, I've already finished the main game as well, so yeah. That's it. Well, time to save and yeah, save and exit this. Hey, menu. Well. Let's see, Kane. To be fair, I tend to go shoot up the prison they have as a base on principle of them being terrible people who shoot at you when you're travelling. This is also true. Mao got fucking to get to the gun. I need a Gorgon Halo. Hate that origami. That's fair. Tears like no, that's the false idol. Kane, maybe there'll be a Game of the Year edition of this you can pick up and play through. I mean, to be fair, you could probably be able to pick up a well, actually, I think there is a Game of the Year edition you can get with this, and also includes the season pass, because they are promising, what is it? Either 2 or 3 total DLC packages, and that was the end of the first one, and I highly recommend it. It is literally one of the best games I've played this year. Thank you for the hydration there. Right, so. Thank you all very much for coming along thus far. That has been the Outer Worlds. The game is now going to be shelved until the next DLC comes out. Thank you again for your undying support. It has been absolutely fun. I've loved going back to this game. Sadly, this does mean that the normal Sunday slot that this has just taken place in, the 12 till 3 one, is not going to be here anymore, because it was unscheduled. It's been going just for this game. So until it comes back and until I have a stream slot, we're going to going to be losing this part of the day. Oh wait, Kane, to be fair, like Fallout and Skyrim, this is similar to those mechanics. It is, yes. If you liked New Vegas, you will like this. By the same people, and features a lot of the things. The only thing is that instead of VATS, you just have the time dilation mode, which, in all honesty, I kind of prefer. I kind of prefer the slow-mo over VATS. Can discuss what games recommend you play. Ah, I have a queue. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be, yeah, as Mal says, time dilation is better. You never use VATS either. Yeah, time dilation is much better. So, I'm going to take a very quick break, because I've already been streaming for 3 hours. So, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go on Be Right Back mode. I'm not actually going to end the stream or anything. I'm going to take a little bit of a walk. I'm going to get some coffee. I'm going to relax a little, and then I'm going to boot up God Eater 3, and we're going to go jump right into that. So yeah, so back in about 5 minutes, everyone, and we'll see you then for more God Eater 3 with Team Bondage, because we now will have the full team. Let's see, Mal, like VATS is cool, but VATS is literally putting a shot you might hit on his percentage odds. Yeah, like not being chance to percentage hits. If you hit a long distance shot, like VATS is only 20%. Yeah. Coffee, heresy, beans. No, no, beans of life. Coffee sounds good. It does. Right, I'll be right back soon. See you in a bit, all. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some music whilst I'm doing this, because why not? So just bear with me whilst I boot up my music player. Fuck it, you're making coffee as well, Tyr. Go for it. Everyone go make some coffee. Everyone. Let's see. What am I going to put on to music? I know. Technically, this is going to be a Bloodborne song, but it's still fitting. Right. Here's some coffee this battle. Yep. And eating breakfast of some sort. You should. Right. I'll see you all later. About 5 minutes or so, so about 10 past the hour. Right. See you shortly.